November 2 from runway 27.
Swiss 7 Hotel with Alpha 9 to Bravo and cross to 7 November 2.
Good morning with Alpha 9 to Bravo and cross to 7 November 2.
For the 669 and Tower 119 at 0.
Tower 119 is 230 at 169 and 6. Hello, Alpine 73 Delta Echo Hotel 1 for push start please.
Alpine 73 Delta Echo, allow push start please.
Start approved, Alpine 73 Delta Echo.
Alright, I think we're up. Hey everybody, welcome aboard. Captain Mike here. Today we're going to run an Air France flight, 1100. It's a made-up flight. It's a charter flight, really. I haven't been able to find one in the real world that runs from Charles De Gaulle to Aberdeen in Scotland. So, basically going to run this as an Air France flight, 1100. With that said, we're pretty much almost ready to go. I just got to get the doors buttoned up, call for push, and we're out of here. Everything's already programmed up, so.
Swiss 7 Hotel, the Tower 119 at 0.
119 at 0, Swiss 7 Hotel.
Get these doors buttoned up. And let's get on APU.
Good morning on the entry Alpha 13.
Hey Alpha 13, and 243.
And ground. Brake is good. You should be off. And let's get rid of the chocks now.
Alright, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Oh, hey, Tombstone. How's it going, man? And Terminator. Welcome. Trying to get a flight in real quick before family comes for dinner. My wife is actually making turkey today. Smells like Thanksgiving in the kitchen. So someone requested this flight the other day. I figured I'd give it a shot. From Paris, Charles de Gaulle to Aberdeen in Scotland. Doesn't exist in the real world. There's some type of stopover somewhere. So, but we're going to run direct. Alright, APU is up. And let's say we waited a minute on the APU. Pressure's good. Alright, let's call for push. Let's get on out of here. Let's get you disconnected. You disconnected.
Ground to Cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Alright, and let me have you. So we're at gate Foxtrot 66. And we have to go to runway 27 left. So, are we going to get Bravo or Quebec from Echo or Foxtrot over to Quebec 6? Or are we going to Quebec 4? Probably going to Quebec 4. I've been fooling around with the shader cache in all of these computers, so see if we get any lockups today. I was using unlimited in the left one. I was using 100 gig in the right, even though I don't have any of that, just to try them. And had a couple of lockups. So now they're set at 10 gigabytes, so we'll see. I have the center set up at 100. So we'll see if that one's going to freeze up. It hasn't yet. All three of them are running AMD CPUs. 9950s, and that's 7950 X3D. Running the latest and greatest from Zibo, his full version, as well as the latest from Laminar 12.3 Beta 1.
Still connected and by the pin inserted. Really acting great.
KLM 7 Mike, behind the company, taxi 1 is left and cross to 7 November 2.
De Gaulle ground, Air France 1100 at gate Foxtrot 66, looking for push and start with Bravo. No big deal. I didn't have anything planned, so.
1100, De Gaulle ground, push and start approved. Face north.
All right, we're good to go. Let's get that clock going. Let's release the brake.
Starting pushback, can you make start engine?
All right, packs are off. Pressure's good. Anti-collision lights coming on, and we're going to start number 2, that is. Let's start 2. Oh, and that one's frozen again. I think I'm going to reboot that computer entirely. That's the same one that crashed before. Let that crank up.
Okay, Sierra Delta, Quebec, right, holding for Sierra 7, runway 24.
0.24 Sierra 7, down to drive Alpha Southeast. Very short off.
Okay, Sierra Delta, the tower, mga 900, the 905.
905, have a good day, Thomas. Hey, short.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Guy looking to jump in my spot already, man. We're not even out of here. All right, that's stable. That's logged. That's good. And don't need you. And we got a clean board. We have to reinstall drivers on that right one. That's a couple of times now. And it shouldn't be the shader cache anymore.
Tow disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Anti-signal on the right. We'll see you next time on Hazard flight.
Alright. Alright, let's get taxi light. Let me have you. TA Auto. Let me have flight controls here. Have a quick peek. That's looking pretty good. I got the camera up just a little bit closer now. I'm going to see if I can fit all the 2D screens in next down below the seats. And give you that as well and keep you up a little bit closer. That camera seems to be pretty good for me. It's not in the way for me in or out of the flight deck, so that might be a good spot. De Gaulle ground, Air France 1100 at gate Foxtrot 66, ready to taxi to runway 27 left.
Air France 1100, runway 27 left taxi via Romeo, Echo 12, Papa 4, Tango Juliet 4, Echo, Golf Echo 6, Golf Echo 2, Quebec 5, contact tower on 118.655 when ready for departure.
I'll clear the taxi to runway 27 left via Romeo, Echo 12, Bravo 4, Tango, Juliet 4, Echo, Golf Echo 6, Golf Echo 2, Quebec 5, contact tower 118.655 when ready, Air France 1100. All right, let's go. That was a mouthful.
can give me a call when you're ready to taxi, please.
Alright, yeah.
Charles De Gaulle International Airport. We're flying to Aberdeen. The estimated flight time is approximately...
Yeah, I don't know where to get that Romeo stuff.
For takeoff, I would like to go over some...
We're Echo 2 right here.
For taxi today, so all short of the
And Bravo 4 is all the way around.
Loss of cabin pressure, oxygen mask will drop down from the panel above. The mask towards you to start. Place it over the nose.
Please to the 4 towers, I'm on the 9 deck, bye-bye.
Secure your own mask before assisting others.
Right, and then Gulf. Golf. Yeah, alright, Golf, Golf, Echo. Golf 4, Golf, Echo. We should be making a left up here.
Quebec, Alma, Bravo 31,
There was some nasty weather in Scotland earlier when I was looking. Hopefully that's going to clear out before we get in. So we might not have too much to look at on the way in. Alright, Golf 4 and then Golf Echo 1, so we got a left coming up here.
Carriage 6, you can use Bravo North, SE Optimum.
Bravo North.
And that puts us on Bravo. Right. Bravo 4.
Delivery, goedemorgen, dat is Gremlin 295 Delta 84 with information Quebec, request clearance for call.
And then we got that to Quebec. Quebec 5. Oh, so they split the difference between 6 and 5, okay.
24 score, 3145, that's Gremlin 295.
And it's a nice looking airport too. See how the ground shadows don't match on one of the computers? I got to get this weather brief into Laminar Research today so they can take a look. They're supposed to be working on networking, but as you can see, the ground shadows look good here, center and right. And on the left-hand side, they don't look good at all. They don't match. And it depends on what time of day. If it was late in the day, it would be opposite. It would be the right side, and then these two would match. Would be nice if they got that fixed. That's a bit annoying. So then you set your flights up around midday. So this way the sun's high in the sky and you get the same shadowing effect. Alright, we're going to swing this all the way around, and then we got Quebec 5. Right, Quebec 5, and we're holding short, right? Yep. 11865, and that's in the standby already. Oh, easy there, Louis.
Beautiful, Alpha 6. You're routing after Whiskey 5. You'll do Delta, Alpha North.
So I think I'm going to keep the camera right there. I think that's a good spot. It's not in the way of me in the deck or outside of the deck doing stuff in the garage. And I think I can fit all the 2D screens behind the seats. Oh look, they're taking off in the opposite direction again. Well, I don't think you're going to be getting a view out that right window. This airport's pretty busy. I don't think we can sneak in going in the opposite direction without whacking into somebody here. It would be nice if they got that fixed as well. Simbrief or X-Plane, they're not getting their winds from the same place, so AI aircraft are taking off in the opposite direction like 9 times out of 10. Now, we're going to go right through them as if they aren't even there. All right, we're going to take a right on Quebec 5. We're going to follow the charts out. I wonder if I get rid of Traffic Global and put in just X-Plane traffic, if they'll follow the right way. I doubt it, though. They're probably following the same route. Would be nice if I can get Simbrief to get the same weather report that they're getting from here. This way, at least this will match. That's a little bit annoying, since it happens 9 times out of 10.
Correct, Delta crossing, Delta, Alpha, Alpha 13.
We're gonna go down now. We'll take. Now you know what? We'll take back 5 as instructed, and we'll hold short right here. We're gonna go out anyway. Got someone coming in, but they're a little ways out.
Hello, the Taxi 7 starring, go your startup and push pull beam back to 6 is approved.
I think that's the next real big pain is AI aircraft. Hey, now we have a closer match all around because of the cloud shadows. So they got to work on that. That's still not right all around with the weather.
Go your startup and push pull beam back to 6 is approved.
Startup and push pull.
Yeah, let's stick behind here instead of going all the way down. Interfere with that. Are we on tower? No, let's switch over to tower. And let me have, what do we have on the way out? At Rex 6 Alpha.
So it's 1326, tower, grid, sea line up, runway 28. Go to dark line up, runway 28,
Where are you? Oh, it scrolled part of the way down. No wonder why I couldn't find it.
Runway 34 and contact apron, 121 left and out.
It was starting in the middle of the deck.
Cross runway 34, apron 121, 755, Emirates 87.
Charles De Gaulle Tower, Air France 1100, holding short, runway 16, ready for departure. Oh no, it was 27 left.
Air France 1100, Old Tower, runway 27 right.
There you go. All right, they got it.
Cleared for takeoff.
Although we're using 27 left. Air France 1100, holding short, 27 left, ready for departure. Sorry. Oops. I'm trying to get out of here in a hurry, and I'm looking at all different kinds of numbers here. All right, let's go. You're up, you're up, you're up. Let's have a quick peek. 10 notifications complete. Exterior lights as needed. We are good. Engine start selected to continuous. Auto throttle's on. Transponders TARA. Brake is released, and we're out of here. I'm gonna have to bob and weave on the way out. AI aircraft's using the opposite end of the runway yet again.
Approaching 27
And
left.
we got a couple on the way in here. So, give me 40% here. Let's get going. I think they're coming in on the other runway though. There's some flickers going on there.
7 left.
Alright, stable, toga. Thrust set. Airspeed's active. 80 knots. Check. Throttle hold. We're stable through 80.
V1, rotate. Positive brake.
You're up. All right. Let's see if we're going to go right past those aircraft coming inbound.
1,000.
Air France 1100, contact departure on 119.85.
Contact departure on 119.85, Air France 1100. G'day. Departure, good afternoon, Air France 1100 with you, climbing through 2500 for 10,000 inbound 270.
Traffic.
Yep, they better duck.
Air France 1100, De Gaulle departure identified. Climb flight level 100.
Climb flight level 100, Air France 1100. Alright, we got a right coming up, and then we'll be getting out of their way. Flaps 1. Someone just shot below us. I caught a glimpse out of the corner of my eye there. That's a pretty cool view. Mismatch on the clouds, look at that.
Air France 1100.
Flaps up.
Climb flight level 220.
Climb flight level 220, Air France 1100.
Air France 1100, level 220, roger.
Got a mismatch between all three sets of clouds. Thought they were working on that. I mean, that don't look good at all. That's not even close to being correct. At least those two match now. Stuff was a little bit in close, but that's not even close.
110. Contact Paris Control on 120 decimal niner 55.
Contact Paris Control on 120.955, Air France 1100, good day. Paris Control, Air France 1100, with you, climbing through 7200 for flight level 220, inbound 276. Now let's get on standard pressure. And it's funny because that's the computer that had a reboot, and the weather matches. This one's been good the entire time, and it's not even close to being correct. Maybe I should reboot that one too. I don't know where that's getting the weather from. And we're going to 4. Look at that. So I'm either missing clouds here or the clouds are wrong here. And yet that's the computer that was rebooted. So you'd think if there was a mismatch it would be here. And yet we're good. Alright, that's 10. Oof. So they still have a mismatch on the clouds. The rain looks like it's okay. The lightning is not networked. You get a lightning bolt on that computer, that monitor, that lights up, that stays dark, that stays dark. Same thing if you get a bolt here or a bolt there. Just the one screen lights up, everything else stays dark. And I'm going to reboot that. That doesn't look good at all here. Let's just restart this.
Air France 1100, Paris Control, climb flight level 290.
Climb flight level 290, Air France 1100. See if it'll come in right now. See, this is what happens when I fly overseas, man. Alright, let's see. We're inbound at tracks. We should be a deuce. Where do we go? We disappeared from here as well? Oh, that's not the scale. Okay, let's get off there. That's why. Thought there was more funky stuff going on there. Yeah, a few weird things going on in the flight deck all week long. Yesterday I filed a flight, I think it was in South America, and I was told I was clear to Palm Springs. Definitely some gremlins in the system, no doubt about it. The low clouds look good. We got some extra clouds up top that we don't have here. So we'll give it a couple of minutes to see if it's going to update, but that is still a mismatch. And we'll give it a minute or two. All right, let's see. What did I miss text-wise here? No big deal, Terminator. Yeah, you like this spot too, AJ? The camera spot? Yeah. Yeah, it's up close. You don't get to see all the buttons and switches and dials if I start from cold and dark, though, but you have a pretty good view up front and throughout the windows.
Air France 1100, climb flight level 360.
Climb flight level 360, Air France 1100. All right, and that clears us up to cruise. All right, let's see who else is in here. Oh, Adams. I didn't see Adam come in here. Hey, YouTuber. Well, I have the map program. I don't have the Pro one because I would actually have to buy multiple copies. Buying multiple copies of a program that works in the gray area is not something that I really want to do. But I have the ortho thing. But at cruise, I really don't see much of a difference. But I do find areas that are kind of weird looking in the ortho program. So this doesn't look that bad. Yeah, there's still a mismatch on the weather. Hey, Memphis, how's it going, man? Yeah, fly like an eagle. Yeah, who's that, Steve Miller Band? All right, we're coming in on Attrax. Attrax will put us at the end of the SID out of Charles De Gaulle. And then we're going to be on an airway. What are we going to be on? 235? It's hard to see that. They're so tiny, the numbers. I think we're going to be on route 235. That should be in range. And I'll take the weather now. You can have the terrain. Yeah, I wonder if I restart all three computers, if they'll actually match weather-wise. See, the weather still doesn't match. All right, we're going to be coming up on what they clear us to. Oh, they cleared us all the way up. Yeah. We have any restrictions here? There should be no restrictions here. Oh no, we're still climbing. I thought we were leveling off at 26. I wonder if we got an update in the weather. If we did, that still didn't fix itself. Matter of fact, let me go grab this link. I'm going to put this link on X-Plane's Discord.
No, negative, maximum 75. Just looking on the side. So it's our maximum. Okay, so back 75. Maximum 75, thank you.
I put it on their Discord page. See if they actually see it, look at it, address it, or just get yelled at for putting a video in the wrong spot. But you can clearly see there's a mismatch here.
Air France 1100, please expedite your climb to flight level 360.
Yeah, pal, we're at freaking 98%. So it's as fast as we can go. Yeah, expedite to flight level 360, Air France 1100. Got a full load, pal.
1100, expedite climb flight level 360 approved. Climb flight level 360.
I think SayIntentions is a little mixed up today. I think they're a little confused. Yeah, no, we don't want no terrain issues, man. We don't want to pull up. Oh, hey, Scott, how's it going? Yeah, no, I just stepped out to put a link showing the mismatch on the weather to X-Plane. That's not good. A little too close to the polar bear, I guess. Yeah, see the clouds in the left and the right computers, they look fine. It's this left one here. It always seems to be one computer where there's a mismatch between the setup. Both with the ground shadows as well as clouds every now and then. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's just off and it doesn't even fix itself.
At our 2 o'clock, just a short distance away, you'll find the charming town of Aberdeen, known for its stunning lecture heritage. The vast altitude and snow World Heritage
Matter of fact, I think I might be able to get that up higher. You get a better view of it.
The town is also famous for its underground tunnel, known as the Hub, which date back to the 10th century, used during World War I to shelter the hospital. From up here, you might get a glimpse of the Grand Plaza, a beautiful square surrounded by luxury 55 It's a delightful blend of history and beauty, perfect for a bird's eye view.
Right down here. A complete mismatch with the clouds. And it's basically been like that the entire ride, even with a reboot. Although that one's been rebooted and that one's fine. So, a little weird. But the weather's always been an issue with the networking. But I thought they were working on networking fixes here. I would have thought that would have been fixed. But apparently not yet. I guess on their end they're thinking 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Definitely letting the bear get too close, man. Unless you're out playing in the snow and you didn't even see it and tripped over it. And we're going to 17. And in Visan, we should have 12.8 on the fuel. We're 12.8, right on the money. 8.2 when we get in. We've got another 488 miles to go. Just about at top of climb. You know what? Let them run around. I've been running around trying to get this working. I completely forgot about everybody in the back. Grandma's sitting there with her legs closed. Got to run to the bathroom now.
1,000 to go.
All right, we're coming up on cruise. That's coming into range. And that's 29 minutes since we left the gate, 17 minutes since we entered the runway. So we got another 485 miles to go. Pressure's come up beautifully and the temperature back there is nice and comfortable. Let me go over to the server computer and I'll see if I can re-download the weather again. Maybe I can get an instant upload, see if it'll pump it out to the network. If not, I'm going to have to send them my weather log file, whatever is included in here. Maybe they can figure out what the deal is. I may have to send him all of them, I would imagine, right? One for each monitor and then one for the server computer. I'll have to send them 4 logs, because that's not even close. Let me go see if I can reset the weather or have it update. Now it looks like I lost all the weather. Everything seems to be gone now. Oh, this happened at a zoo? What, he reached through the cage? Or was someone working there? Yeah, the mismatch is gone now. I went and reset it. I did a new scan, even though it just said it just completed one. But it's not shooting the data to the external visuals for some reason. Well, not on all of them, because I just lost all my clouds. I just lost everything now. There's nothing out there. Although I do have wind, so I don't think all the weather's gone. Or it's just not updating. So I think they still have an issue with their weather. That's not fixed yet. I would think somebody working in the networking testing area would have picked up on that. I'll see, look, they're starting to pop in now. See the clouds popping in? Poof, poof, poof. They're starting to pop in now. Let's see if they're going to match as they pop. So whatever auto update is going on the server computer doesn't seem to be getting put out to the visual computers.
Just off to our right at 3 o'clock, about 3 kilometers away. You'll see the 40 below.
Now there's still a mismatch. You can see the cloud here in that center one. It's disappearing in the left. It's just not there. That side looks pretty good though. She jumped in? Hey, you know what? What's the saying? You play stupid games, win stupid prizes? Well, yeah, you locked me in a cage for a long time and then you come in there. You see what happens to you? What, are you kidding me? All those people standing there saying don't do it, they should have actually physically stopped her because she's not mentally well. I wonder how many of them actually pulled out their cell phone and actually encouraged her, because if it was in New York, you hear that stuff all the time. When I used to work for the fire department on an ambulance up there, and we had jumpers, people down on the ground, jump, jump, jump. People are really pretty sad. I can imagine some of them there going, hey, yeah, go ahead, go inside, go ahead, go ahead. tell you, before you know it, you're going to have to fill out a questionnaire before you can go into the zoo. Will you attempt to go in any cage? Oh, yeah. I don't. Yeah, you can't come in. Go out. You're not allowed in. Now, the clouds are closer, but there's still a mismatch on the left computer. Well, hopefully that's going to get fixed. Yeah, hopefully she survives. Hopefully she lives. And I don't think she'll ever try that again, I would imagine, if she ever gets out of the hospital. Oh, that's thunder outside my house. We must be getting a storm here as well. Yeah, you can see the clouds, how they just kind of morph, disappear, and change.
1100, contact London Control on 133.18.
Contact London Control 133.18, Air France 1100. Good day. London Control, Air France 1100, with you, flight level 360, inbound Sandy. Hope that gets fixed.
Identified, iPilot.
And we're going to 24 now. How we doing here? Stowed. Sandy, we should have 12-1. We're 12-1. 8 on the fuel when we get in. We got another 430 miles to go. Just under 300 to top of descent, 295. And we'll be down in about 35 minutes. Half hour we'll start down. Yeah, see the clouds on this side, there's a match from the bottom all the way out up into the horizon. This side, there's a mismatch basically the whole way. Not even close. Man, that's crazy. And then watch, either have to freaking end up shooting the bear, killing the bear, if they didn't trank it when she got in there, and he's going to end up, or that bear's going to end up paying the price for her stupidity. Pretty sad. Gremlin's running the servers. Now I don't know if it's so much the servers or they're coding for the networking. But at least they're working on it now. Networking's been broke since X-Plane 10, so we're in X-Plane 12 now. At least it's being addressed. And I guess if you fly with just 2 monitors, you're okay. And we're on on what? Route 613 now. How are we making out here? Oh, we got just about 400 miles to go now. Just about 270 top of descent. Yeah, half hour, we're going to start then. And all the network computers show that they're connected to the server computer with no issues. I think there's like a 19 and 20 millisecond response back and forth over the each one of these in there. So I mean, that's nothing.
So, connected to the 75 3 times the Amber. Bonjour,
The gremlins are becoming AI. Someone must have fed them after midnight. Someone fed them some code after midnight. Yeah, look, you can see them just disappearing as they move into the screen.
Imagine all the legendary matches that form the crowd in one single area. It's a piece of football history that is a reminder of the beautiful games rich like
And where are we? We're near Stapleford, for some of you that may know the area. I don't. London Stansted is basically up here. Alright, I think if they're going to see the issue with the clouds, they would have seen it by now. Let me put that camera back, or else when I land, you're going to be looking down at the runway.
Bravo, level 35, good, correct. Right now, let's see Bravo, bonjour, and on the side. Procedural 9, direct to Sylvester. Sylvester, Tenento 09.
Medication,
Bonjour, 550 Hotel, from flight level 140 to look after. 50 Hotel, bonjour, from level 190. Flight level 190, 550 Hotel. There 209, traffic level 310. Traffic level 310, Tenento 09. Bonjour, Ryanair 110 to again.
I should have waited another second longer, and I would have timed it just right to get the medication from my wife. Hopefully I put that back in the right spot and you're not going to be staring at the ground or anything on the way in. I don't know if you can hear the thunder out there, but we're getting a bad thunderstorm in Boca right now. So if this suddenly disappears from YouTube, it means we lost power. Flicker power and light happens quite often. Even when it's sunny out, it'll happen. Alright, we're coming up to Stoat. Stoat, 11.3 on the fuel. We're 11.4. We're still 5.5 out though. 230 miles to go to top of descent. 365 to go. We're going to Stan or Aberdeen. And we'll have 8 on the fuel when we get in. N1, N2, EGT, oil pressure, temperature, quantities, all looking pretty good. Pressure's nice and stable, and the temperature back there is nice and comfortable. All in all, pretty cool ride. Only complaint would be, well, one of the screens freezing up and the weather mismatch there. Other than that, X-plane is pretty stable. 331.
Thank you, right.
Yeah, look, we just got an update. Ooh, yeah. When did we get on that chart on the back end here? We're direct what? ADN? EGPD, right? Yeah, EGPD. Yeah, give me the charts, Louis. What do you have? Oh, they got charts for helicopters, huh? Oh, that's all coming from up in the north. Yeah, we're coming from the south. We're going to head into Aberdeen, ADN, and then we're going to swing down. Alright, so we don't have a star. We're direct ADN, and from there we've got... And we'll do the ILS DME from ADN into 16. That looks pretty good. Actually, let's put this in right now. Airport elevation is 215. Let's go to a deuce. Decision height's going to be 200. That's 200. Cross-check that. That's a deuce. Local pressure on the back end was 1012. Cross-check that right now. And that's looking pretty good. And what are we doing on a mist? We're holding at 2500, right? And okay, that looks good. 159. And 1099. Alright, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, and that's good. We'll get on terrain once we're on our way down. Alright, that's all looking pretty good. Alright, and at Mowgli 11-1, we're 11-1, right on the money. 7-9 when we get in, just about 200 miles now, top of descent. Another 20 odd minutes we'll be on our way down. Yeah, we're getting whipped around with those updates. Alright, we're basically just south of Withering. Is that Withering Airport? Petersboro? For those that may know the area. I don't have a clue. Don't know the area at all. Alright, that should be coming into range now. Pretty cool ride. Alright, I gotta make a note here because I gotta remember this. I gotta make what? 1, 2, 3. I need 4 weather and X-plane logs to report the weather during this ride on their bug report. Because that's just a constant. And I'm not going to reboot the server because then I lose the flight. That's not going to happen. I can reboot the external visuals as often as I like. I won't lose the ride, but I can't lose the server. I wonder if Traffic Global, that might be something to ask. I wonder if Traffic Global, if that program can give you the option on where to grab the weather. If I can tell it to take the weather from SimBrief instead of grabbing it from X-plane, and then at least the SimBrief will actually match the AI aircraft taking off and landing at the airports where I won't have them in the opposite direction 9 times or 8 times out of 10. That would be a nice option. And then give us the option of selecting or keeping a gate open on the back end. Let me run Traffic Global at 100% aircraft, and then just allow me to keep a gate open on the back end for my ride. Would be pretty cool. Those 2 things would be nice. Looks like we got someone inbound with us. Ooh, they just went incognito. Alright, we're inbound BTAX. Sirestone. That should be coming into range now. It's a shame it wasn't the right monitor that was a mismatch with the clouds. That one wouldn't bother me as much. This one's like right in your face. It's coming right down the glass shield and it's right there in your eye. There's a weather update. You're gonna match now. I thought they fixed those instant updates though. I mean, granted, this is still beta. But I thought those instant weather updates was fixed a long time ago.
United 955, 122-380, United 955, United.
Let's see, what's the weather there now? Any difference here? Let's have a look here. And I want to request the weather. Let me have the weather from EGPD.
Coming up in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, Air France 1100. We can expect descent in about 20. Thanks. All right, there's another bolter I just heard out there. I don't know if the audio's picking it up, but man, we're getting some bad thunderstorms. What are we looking at here? 109, 060, scattered at 31, broken at 4, 1027. Now the weather's gotten a little bit better, so I guess it must be rolling out. Let's get that set right now. Cross-check that. Alright, scattered at 31, broken at 4. Alright. Now we should have some fuel on the way in anyway. Whoa, that blast I felt the vibrations on the deck from that bolt. That's got to be, storm's got to be right over us. Let me take a look at the weather radar here. Let's see, how can I do that? without screwing this up. Weather radar, Boca Raton. Let's see. AccuWeather. Oh man, look at all that red. Whoa. That is like right over us. I don't know if you're picking that, man. They're even into the purple right now. Oh, I gotta go look out the door. That is massive.
Remain on my frequency for a few more minutes.
We just checked RCAT flight level 350 and still decimal 84.
That is 55 mine. Do report Mach number 2 from sector 13550. Bye-bye.
13550
Man, that bolt, man, I saw that bolt. That lightning bolt looked like it was almost across the street, went sideways and then dipped down. Man, it's gonna be like the Wizard of Oz here soon. But there's no place like home. There's no place. The sky is actually green, man. And I'm sitting in a metal box. Maybe I should sit with my feet up. I saw that last bolt. I know. I'm looking at it on here. There's nothing but yellow, red, orange, purple. There's even some black in there. I don't know what that means. Is that death? Wow. That's wicked. Oh, I don't need that shot anymore. I saw when I was watching the front door. Out the side door. And it went right across over Martin's house. It went right across and came down. That was pretty wicked. Oh, I don't need that. I need shots. What? Oh, I can smell the turkey in here now. Oh. Oh, the map enhancement. Oh, I have auto ortho. The map enhancement program, I tried that, but auto ortho is just as good, unless you're going to use the pro version. And in order for me to get the pro version, I'd have to buy multiple copies. And I'm not going to do that on a product that's operating in the very dark gray area at the very least. Oh, Solar Phoenix, man. I didn't see you sneak in here. I'm surprised that we're still up. We're getting slammed with a bad storm. And yet the power's still on. So, kudos to Flicker Power and Light, because usually if the sun's out, they freaking lose power for no reason at all. For just a second or two. It's like some guy goes, hey, what does that do? And the other guy goes, hey, turn that on! And the power just goes off, and it just comes right back again. Now we're in the middle of the worst storm that I haven't seen on radar like this in a long time, and we still got juice. So, not bad. Hey, Quartz. Welcome, man. Yeah, see those clouds on top just disappear. They're not even the same type cloud. Alright, 355 now. And 10-2, right on the money. Got 125 miles now, top of descent. 263 to go. Right, yeah, we're due down in about 15 minutes. Hey, Tom, how's it going, man? You get any flying in today? I think this is the only ride I'm going to get in today. I got family coming for dinner. My wife's making turkey, man. Oh, yeah. And we're going to 329 now. Putting a pretty good dent in it now. That's an hour right now since we left the gate. 47 minutes since we entered the runway. And we've got 256 miles to go. 122 to top of descent. 13 minutes we're on our way down. That's a pretty cool view. And you can see they just... And the colorization's also different. There's like no shadows here. All the shadows seem to be gone. So you got shadowing effect going on here. It's like there's no shadow here. And all of these settings are they're all full right. I'm not running anything turned down unless you turn something down on me. Everything should be maxed out. Graphics. Yeah, everything is full left. Yeah, I mean full right. Everything is full right. I don't know. Very strange. Oh, nice. Congratulations to your sister, man. Nice family getting together. And for a good reason, you know, not like funerals and stuff, which is usually what happens when they get my age. Pretty cool. All right, we're just south of Leeds, Bradford, for those of you that may know the area. I don't have a clue. And we're inbound Oboxa. Oh, there's another bolt. That sounded like it was close, too. We're getting slammed with some weather. One good thing is I won't have to water the lawn, and I won't have to fill up the pools. It should be full. Although I'll have to add chlorine to one pool, and then I'll have to put salt in my pool. I got a salt water pool, but the other house I have a regular chlorine pool, so. I should convert that other pool, though. The salt is so much easier.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, these clouds that are up close are missing in the center display completely. They don't even exist here. See if the ones out there in the center of the screen are going to disappear coming into the left here. There's an instant weather update there. I don't know what else to check. Time of day, maybe? They should all be picking up the time of day coming from the server computer. I don't know. I think it's something I can't fix. No, I gotta go take a look, Tom. Matter of fact, I might have a little time when this ride's over before family gets here. I might be able to do it right after this ride. Boxer, we should have 9.6 on the fuel. We're 9.7 right now. We'll have 7.7 when we get in. 220 miles to go. Another 85 miles to top up the set. And where'd my ATC go? I lost air traffic control here. Alright, gas guy, we're making a hard right. Right on the money. You know what? We're going to change frequencies here. I don't know what happened to ATC here. See if I can get it back that way. Let's try that. And we're going to 10. Nope, I lost my communications. Interesting. It's got to be that frequency, I would imagine.
Air France 1100, contact Scottish Control on 128.055.
Contact Scottish Control on 128.055, Air France 1100. Good day. See if we get our transmissions back now. Scottish Control, Air France 1100. With you, flight level 360, inbound Gurley.
Air France 1100, Scottish Control identified. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. See if we get our transmissions back. See, now some clouds up here match, some down here kind of match, and then in the middle is a mismatch. And the haze that's in between just kind of disappears. Now we got our transmissions back anyway. Guess it didn't like that frequency. Now another 60 miles, we're on our way down. 195 miles left to go. Looks like we got some storm clouds are starting to build up there. Anything out there in front of us we got to worry about? Not showing anything. Alright, we're on Route 18 now. And we're inbound Newcastle.
Cook 2 Charlie, request left turn train 272 for about 90 miles to 11. Telescope switch on.
All right, Gurley, 9-2 with 9-2 on the fuel, 7-6 when we get in. 182 to go. Under 50 miles now, top of descent. Pressure's holding beautifully. Temperature back there is nice and comfortable. N1, N2, EGT, oil pressure, temperature, quantity is all looking pretty good. Another 5 minutes, we'll start down. Give them a few more minutes, we'll get them back in their seats. That's 10. Yeah.
Thank you. After 135.510, you're transporting uniform, July.
Hey, now the clouds up close, look like they match, and then we got a mismatch out in the distance. And then the rest of it gets cut off. So we got a half an hour to get in, and it'll match what SimBrief said we should be doing, airtime hour and a half. Couldn't find this ride in the real world, they're all stopovers. So, kind of ran this as an Air France charter ride. And we're just about right over Newcastle now. Not yet, Scott. We're on our way, though. Put a pretty good dent in it, though. It's just over an hour since we entered the runway. So, we're doing in about a half an hour. That should be coming into range. We're catching up on this guy. He's climbing though, but he's sliding right into us. He's gonna come pop right out of those clouds there. Where are you, pal? Two and a half miles out. He's 1,000 feet above us. I don't see him though. Oh, there he is. I got him. Give them another minute. We'll get them back in their seats.
Air France 1100, Scottish Control. Whenever you'd like to send, flight level 260.
Descend flight level 260. Our discretion, Air France 1100. All right, we'll go down to 26. And what are we looking at? Another 10 miles stop of descent? Yeah, we'll get them back in their seats.
Good morning, Emirates 7 Foxtrot, super flight level 3900. Good morning, Cockpit.
Pretty cool ride. Couple of issues. One with the clouds, one with a computer lockup, but all in all, not a bad run. Alasso 87 on the fuel. 7.5. When we get in, we got about 138 miles to go.
Air France 1100, descend flight level 160.
Descend flight level 160, Air France 1100. We're coming down to 16 now. And you should be coming into range now, 248. And we're on our way down. That's an hour and 17 minutes from the gate, hour and 4 minutes from the runway, and we've got 135 miles to go, 134 to go. What are we coming in at this ride? We're coming in at $141. That's looking good. That's looking good. So you're in, you're in, you're in, you're in. I will take terrain now. You can have the weather. That's good. That's good. And that is in. We're looking pretty good.
1100, descend flight level 100.
Descend flight level 100, Air France 1100. That should be coming into range now.
100, climb 100.
Yeah.
At our 1 o'clock, about 8 kilometers away, you'll find the stunning Amber Castle.
No engine failure, not this ride. I think we had our fill that last run when we lost both of them. And still made the runway and didn't damage the gear, so that was pretty cool. Although I did turn out just a little bit late. Should have turned a little sooner though. And then it wouldn't have been as hard as on the landing gear as it was. But it still was within reason, so we didn't damage the gear. 125 miles left to this ride. Another 20 odd minutes, we're done. All right, the pressure's coming down nicely. Temperature's nice and comfortable. Pretty nice ride. Hey, Puppyland. Where you into? Where you heading to? How long's your run? And I could probably put this seat back into the position where I want it, because I usually lean on it when I come over here.
100, descend altitude 3000.
Descend altitude 3000, Air France 1100. What are we holding at? We're holding at 3. Or 2,500. It's been a great ride. Really, the only visual complaint is the clouds. They still have some networking issues they got to work out with the weather. Oh, my ears are ringing. I think my wife is talking about me. Wow, she must be screaming about me. Cursing me out or something. The clouds look nice, they just don't match. I'll have to fly like this and not look at that screen. We'll just look at these two. That's in range. Alright, we got just about 100 miles left to go to this ride. So we basically have a left loop hand turn coming in. We're going to be making a U-turn into 16 on the way in. And we've got gate 5. See, now you can definitely see a mismatch in the clouds. You can't miss that. Unless you're Stevie Wonder. And that side right there is right on the money. They match up beautifully. So the auto flight system performed beautifully this ride. No issues with the ZiboMod, man. Great ride. Hey, now they match. Oh, that looks cool. Drifting away like that. Pretty cool. I think they're getting rain. So we're getting rain in the left, and we're not getting any rain here in the center and the right. Hopefully the camera's picking that up. I don't know who was working on their networking, but I can't see how you missed that. Alright, we're coming up on Nexus. Nexus, we should have 8.5 on the fuel. We're 8.5, right on the money. 7.7 on the fuel when we get in. 90 miles left. We're coming in nice and mellow. Pressure's coming down beautifully, and the temperature is mighty fine. I wonder if I could just fly with manual weather and then it would match. And I'll just fly with the same weather the whole ride. Because even if you look at the weather radar, let me switch over the weather radar on my side here. I don't know if you can see that side. There's nothing. And they're getting slammed. Definitely needs more work. Alright, let me have the terrain again. We don't want to slap into anything. And it looks like there was an update over there. And that's not even close to this, though. Still morphing. I don't know. Oh, we're getting rain again. So this side of the plane is washed. This is filthy. All right, just about 80 miles left to this ride. And then I got to go look at some videos for Tom. It would be nice if these look like that, though. That actually looks pretty wicked. And based on the weather that I looked at earlier when I was checking out this ride, that more matched what was going on in the real world than these. No doubt about it. Just kind of ruins the ride. I thought we were going to see great things in 12.3 for networking. No, still beta, so. Yeah, Quartz. Maintenance will just have to clean the right side of the craft, that's all. They can hit that side with a squeegee. Looks like we got someone coming in with us, man. Hopefully we're going to beat him in. He can be number 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever it's going to be. So we're basically going to loop around the airport and then make a left-hand turn and come on to 16. So we should have a decent view out these 2 windows. Well, actually, if it's still raining when we do our loop, we'll get this side done. And then the whole aircraft will be cleaned. I mean, but that's not even close to being right. And there's no weather on the weather display at all. So I have no idea what that's picking up, but it's following the network, and the network's getting everything from the server computer. So I don't know. Yeah, there's nothing out there weather-wise that would indicate that. Oh, looks like we're coming through it. Starting to lighten up now. Oh, if you stop now, we won't get our plane washed on that side, though. All right, that should be coming into range now. Just about 65 miles out now. Pretty cool ride. But I got to grab the weather from these and log files. Descent altitude 2,500, QNH 1026, Air France 1100. So it dropped a little bit, but it was a lot better than what we had when I did the weather earlier. So. Hey Paul, how's it going? You do any flying today, or you been on Discord? I don't even know if they'll look at my log files for the weather and the X-plane log, because I'm running reshade. So they may see reshade and then just throw it in the garbage. But that has nothing to do with reshade. I'll contact Aberdeen approach on 119.055, Air France 1100. G'day. Aberdeen approach, Air France 1100 with you, descending through 15.4 for 3,000, inbound IPCAN.
Air France 1100, Aberdeen approach identified. Good afternoon. Expect the ILS runway 16 approach into Aberdeen Dice.
Yeah, we're going to expect the ILS runway 16, Air France 1100, thanks. Yeah, all pretty good. You know, I had a computer, I had a reboot, and I got some nasty weather on the one screen, but other than that, it's been a pretty good ride. So, but there's definitely something going on weird with their networking, as far as the weather's concerned. No doubt about it. It's as if they're getting the weather earlier today in that computer, and this is getting the update. So. Oh, well, coming out of the weather on that one now, eh? That looks nice, but don't match nothing. Nice and smooth frames, though. And they're locked. They are locked. CPU is 0062 and the GPU is 0116. Pretty cool. I even rebooted that computer and it still didn't match the weather that we have here in the center and the right. I don't know where it's getting it from. We'll see if that actually lands in the right airport. Alright, EPCAN, how are we looking? This guy's trying to sneak in front of us, man. EPCAN, we should have 8.2 on the fuel. We're 8.2 right now, 7.6 when we get in. Under 50 miles now. Looking pretty good. Pressure's come down nicely. Temperature back there is still nice and comfortable. Yeah, Scott, that weather's not even close. I don't know. I'll submit the paperwork. I don't know if they'll look at it because I'm running reshade, but I'll submit it to them anyway. I got to send them 4 copies of everything. And we're going to a deuce now. And the speed's going to come down to 240. Oh, look, we're still getting rain now. Yeah, well, it's still a beta though, you know, so they got to work out all those bugs, man. Oh, we're even getting lightning. Maybe they're trying to land in Boca because we're getting lightning and heavy rain like that. Look at that, we're getting lightning. And some sunshine out in the distance. A little bit of sunshine out there as well. Pretty wicked. All right, we're slowing to 240 now. We're 248 knots. We're coming up on 10,000. And let's get you set. And let's get you set. Let's have a quick peek. And exterior lights check set. We are good. Engine start select is to continuous, and I'm already set up on terrain, so we're looking pretty good. Yeah, I think that computer's going to land in Boca. The rest of us are going to land in Scotland. Although they were getting heavy rain earlier in the day. And we're going to 8. So you know what? That side of the craft may get washed after all. Once we make our turn in. So we're inbound Noble right now, and then we're going to be making a left over to Aberdeen. And then we got a basically U-turn coming in. Wow, look at that weather's getting nasty again. getting dark, and there's nothing on the weather display. And they're getting rained again. Now we're starting to get weather matching, although we're missing a whole lot of shadow here. And the weather radar's got nothing. So that's why it's a beta.
Hello, 339, descend level 45. Level 45, LR 339.
And I would have thought somebody running networking would have seen a mismatch like this and reported it, though. I mean, that's not a small thing. See if that lands at the same airport, if this is at a different location altogether. All right, Noble, we should have 8-1. We're 8-1, 7-5 when we get in. 30 miles left to go. We're just going to swing out, make a U-turn. So fuel's not going to be an issue. Pressure has come down beautifully, and the temperature's nice and comfortable. So we're looking pretty good. Hopefully we'll have a view out the window here on the way in.
06, heading 240, and descend to flight level 45, scale of 2 protector.
Airfront 110.
And let's switch on over.
325 vectors for the ILS runway, 16 approach.
Left heading 325, vectors for the ILS, runway 16 approach, Air France 1100. And we're going left right now. We're still getting lightning there. And let's bring up that chart. And we're on there already. And on the way out on the mist, we're basically straight out, right? Yeah. All right. 159 and 2500. No, 3000. Yeah, 3000. I'm ahead 3000. Then as directed. Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right, that's good. Must have misread that before. Oh no, it's been a beautiful run, man. Outside the weather. Great ride.
Channel 1994, descend to 2000 feet. This is Channel 1994. Hello, 339, heading 40. Heading 240, allow 339.
Alright, we're going to slow all the way down to flaps up speed now.
This is Roger for allow 339. Heading 240, that was a call for you, and you continue on number 3. Heading 240, allow 339.
Beautiful ride. Now we got a looping left-hand turn. We're not going to have a view out that window because of the mismatch, but
yeah, it's no.
Hopefully we'll have a view out these two on the way in. All right, give me flaps 1, speed check.
Turn left, heading 320.
Left, heading 320, Air France 1100. We're coming left right now.
Channel 1994, rank 260.
Give me 5 on the flaps, speed check.
Heading 260.
Air France 1100, 4 miles from CI16. Turn left, heading 225, descend altitude 2, 500 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS
We're already past that.
16 approach.
Yeah, 4 miles from 116. Turn left heading 225. Descend altitude 2,500 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 16 approach. Air France 1100. Give me 10. Oh, he said 2,500. I thought he said 5,000. No, he's right.
Hello, 339 descent to 2,000. The Q&A is 1,000.
And you're going to go to 159 now. Alright, and 3,000, okay. So the auto flight system has performed beautifully. And we're just about 14 miles out now. Oh man, 76 there. Gotta love those heavy winds, man. Be nice if they're tailwinds pushing you along, though, saving fuel. Well, I just hope that these log files will give them some insight of what's going on with the networking, and they'll be able to fix that in the next beta. That would be lovely.
Hello, 339, turn right, 320. Turn right, 320, allow 339. Reduce now to 200. Using 200, allow 339.
Alright, we should be picking up the localizer here. Let's get that.
Hello, 339.
Let's have a peek.
Turn right, 040, before approach. 080, turn right, 040, before approach.
Yep, we got the right frequency tuned in. You can hear that Morse code for IAX.
As you go.
And let's pick up the localizer.
On 118.105 when established.
I'll contact Aberdeen Tower 118.105 when established. Air France 1100. Good day. We're established. Aberdeen Tower, good afternoon. Air France 1100 with you. 10-mile final, runway 16. And we can pick you up as well.
Air France 1100, Aberdeen Dice Airport Tower, runway 16, the active runway. Winds 160 at 11. Continue approach.
Continue approach, runway 16, Air France 1100. Alright, well, you're already picked up. Give me the gear. I've got the runway and the airport. Give me 15 on the flap, speed check. We're going to slow all the way up.
Air France 1100, winds 160 at 11, runway 16, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 16, Air France 1100. Give me 30 on the flaps. We'll go all the way down.
Air France 1100, Aberdeen Dice is the active airport. Runway 16 is in use here. Confirm your position and intentions.
Yeah, Air France 1100, we intend to land on runway 16, 7-mile final.
Air France 1100, winds 160 at 11, runway 16, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, Air France 1100. You know what? My bird, I've got control. I gotta have a little fun here too. Alright, lights, engine start selectors, auto brake, speed brake, landing gear, flaps, and they have been notified. Let's have a quick peek. Antenna notification complete, speed brake is on. Landing gears down, 3 green, and flaps are set for landing. We are looking good. No, I think we're landing in the same place. That looks pretty good, but the weather's not even close to being right. So, that all matches. It's just a mismatch on the weather and the clouds and all that stuff. Pretty cool ride nonetheless.
Ryanair 66 Charlie Juliet, cross runway 34 onto Mike 1, turn left onto Fox Avenue, short of link 5.
think we're on the opposite direction that the rain would be on that side now.
Approaching 16.
Runway 28.
500. Approaching decision height.
Short runway.
200 minimums.
Continue.
Ryanair 535, turn left onto Mike 2, hold short.
100.
Careful landing.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Ryanair 2,
And we've got gate 6, gate 5. Gate 5.
80 knots.
France 1100. Welcome to Aberdeen Dice. Contact ground on 121.705.
Going to ground, 121.705, Air France 1100. Good day.
Ryanair 535, cross runway 34 onto Mike 1 and turn left onto Fox out.
And we'll make the right here. So that's an hour and 34 minutes. So we were off by 4 minutes according to SimBrief on this charter ride.
100 remaining.
Thank you. Flying with aircraft. Please remain seated until we reach your final parking position.
Let's pull up here, we'll clean this all up, and then we'll contact ground.
If you have a connecting flight, please listen carefully. Flight AM 123.
Yeah, it's very dark. Look, it's got the wrong time of day as well. Alright, how are we doing here? Let's get this all set up. Alright, let me have you. We are on ground here. Aberdeen ground, Air France 1100 with you, holding at Mike 1, looking to go to gate 5.
Air France 1100, Aberdeen Dice Airport ground. Taxi to gate 31 via Mike Charlie. Good day.
I don't want gate 31, I want gate 5, but we're going to go to gate 5 and we're going to take this straight on in. Alright. And let's get on APU bleed. That's all set. We can kill you as well. Yeah, we're still getting rain on the left-hand screen there. 5 o'clock, a little after 5. Yeah, I got to get these log files out, get them to Lamina. Like I said, I don't know if they're going to do anything because I run reshade, if they're going to look at them or not. But reshade should have nothing to do with what's going on here with the weather over the network. So hopefully they'll ignore the reshade, and then instead of just erasing it, they'll actually look at it. Alright, let's have a quick peek here. Exterior lights as needed. We are good. APU is up and running. Your dampers off. Window heat switches as needed. They're off. Probe heat switches are off. Wing and engine anti-ice are off. Engine start selectors as needed. They are off. Yeah, electric. Next should be hydraulics. Auto breakers off. Speed breakers down. Flaps are up. Transponders TA auto and weather radar set to test. Pretty cool ride.
Get him to 6 miles, stand by 11705.
I think we better take the only gate that's available here. I don't see our gate down there, so we're going to take this gate right here. We're going to take this gate right here. We got a marshal wait for us.
3-6.
Approaching what? No, we're not. No marshal.
Alpha North, Golf 79. Alpha North, Golf 79, Kilo 452.
Well, hope you enjoyed the ride, minus all that screwy weather. I had a pretty good ride, considering I got in here today. Alright, you shut you down, anti-collision, let them run around. Let's get set up on ground and then we'll shut everything down. Ground services, let me have you. You. Are you going to work here? Yeah, okay. And give me the doors. Okay, chocks are in position. We can lose the brake. Ground power is available. Let's get on ground. Confirm with the AC selected. We're going to get set for unconditioned air here from the ground. That looks pretty good. Okay, we don't need the fuel pumps. Don't need galley power. You're off and you are on standby. Let's have a quick peek. Electrical power, APU or ground. We are on ground power. We are set for unconditioned air, yes. Left and right packs to auto. APU bleeds off. Gens are on and the isolation valve is open. That looks good. Alright, fuel levers are set to cut off. Anti-collision light is off. Passenger signs are off. Fuel pumps are off. Electrical panel check set. Galley power is off. Window heat switches are off. Probe heat switches are off. Hydraulic electric 2 and 1 are off. Exterior lights as needed. We have position lights. Flight director switches are off. Chocks in position. Parking brake is off. And let's shut down completely because I'm not getting another ride in here. IRS selectors are off. Emergency exit lights are off. Exterior lights are off. You're going to go here. You are set. That is all looking pretty good. Bleed air panel is set. Engine start selectors to both. AP or ground disconnect. We're going to disconnect ground power. AC/DC selectors to standby. And battery switch is off. And that's a wrap. Alright everybody, I hope you enjoyed that charter flight via Air France 1100 from Paris to Aberdeen. I always have a blast when I get into the flight deck, even if I do have some crazy stuff going on. And as always, my friends, I enjoyed the company and the conversation. So, Puppy Land, Scott, and who else was here? I think AD was still here. Paul was here. A whole bunch of people stopped in. Scott was in. I got to go take a look at a few of his videos, as well as a few other individuals. So with that, I hope you enjoyed the ride. I'll be back again tomorrow. We'll get another one in, hopefully, God willing. With that, I will catch you all later on. So have a great rest of your day. All right, we can shut this down here because we're pretty much